on, y'all. It knocked me off in the middle. We were giving the kings their flowers. So this is part two of giving the kings their flowers. And what I was talking about is that sometimes we have to, Lord, it's super dark in here in this little part of the street. But sometimes we have to love the men that God may have sent to you that maybe outside of your norm or maybe be different. Love them for who they are and what they bring to your life, not necessarily what they look like. We all like what we like as far as looks, as far as everything else, but don't get wrapped up into those things. Because Rashad was one of the best men in Atlanta, but he often ended up with, "Hey, Tiffany, I'm giving the men they flowers tonight. I'm giving the men they flowers on Love Month." And often because Rashad wasn't an alpha male per se, a lot of people, a lot of women misused him. Just like Dom. Dom misused him. She seen the king in him. She gave him props for that, but as soon as she went back to treating him like crap. I feel like Greg has the potential to be a good man. He wants to do the right thing for BBW, for Brianna, but then he went left field, you know. And she went outside her box. Like even with her man, she loved her man for who he was. He didn't have to go get the leg surgery. Amen. She loved him for who he was. But it's just like we got to look beneath the surface. And what we were talking about on part one of Ride On with Riri was, women bringing something to the table. With the whole TT and won a $9,000 baby shower and things like that. And I brought up the question, or brought up the topic of what are these women who looking for the bank bringing to the table? I ain't seen Lauren boil an egg. Amen. She just every man that she get to pour into her, and I think it's gonna backfire with the dude in Miami who gave the 40,000 to the mama. I think that's gonna backfire with him. I don't think he the one of the two. And it makes me wonder, is Country Wayne going to eventually branch off into a Country Wayne Miami and um, a Country Wayne where the series is geared out of Atlanta? Because there's a lot of Miami characters coming into play. So I wonder if that's going to happen down the pike. It would be fun. It would be interesting to get to see how the different states or environments or cultures work. Because even though Miami the South, it ain't the South like Atlanta. Now because Wayne, you welcome to start a Texas division, amen. Yeah, you can also start a Texas division. Bring Sonny back home. We can crank up Texas for you, amen. But yeah, Love Month. Wherever you are, young or old, pour into the men. Men need pouring into too. Men need lifting up too. And I do believe in that saying where you could look at part one of Ride Home We Read to get more of what I said, but I do believe behind, hey Lorraine, hey Tiffany, I do believe behind every strong man is a strong woman, but she needs to pour into him. Like, ain't no way, even as a young girl, TT and her sister should be telling Shania to pour into Tony. This boy is trying to get his education. This boy is trying to better his life. He's going to be a better father if you pour into him. If you save money now, he will appreciate that, and he will be able to build that family better later on. These fancy baby showers and $10,000 baby showers and reveals and all that, what is it for? You trying to impress other people. Really all that's needed is you and your core family and the core values. It's not about impressing everybody else. And that's the culture we live in now. It's like we so want to impress everybody else instead of impressing the one in the house with you, impressing the one that you love, nurturing that person, pouring into that person versus trying to make everybody think you happy. Why not stop making people think you happy? I think about the money I spent on my son's second and third birthday parties. I could have took my baby to Disneyland. I could have took him on an experience he would have never forgot. You know what I'm saying? I could have poured into his future, but instead I bought Mickey Mouse characters and all that. I mean, I could have took my son somewhere, let him do that by himself. Yes, Colton Hoover, what question do you have, sir? Or ma'am or sir? No trolling, though, because then I'm going to have to block you. Because your name look unfamiliar. I don't know if you watch Country Wayne skits or not. Oh, yes, I believe in God. Amen. Yes, I do. Wouldn't be able to make it without him, Colton. But yeah, and I believe that a woman should follow her man. She should follow the man. She should be led by the man if the man is led by God. But if the man led by PlayStation or led by greed or money or material things, um, that's a different story. But yeah, y'all, we got to change the narrative. If you're on here, it doesn't cost anything to like. Uh-oh. It doesn't cost anything. I got one of the magnet things. It doesn't cost anything to like. If you could please like. If you could please like the post, help get Auntie in the algorithms. I really appreciate it. Don't cost anything to like or subscribe. But yeah, I'm almost home, you guys. So I didn't say too much more on this part two versus part one. Um, I continue to ask for prayers for my family and my loved one. Um, God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's all I can say about it. God's will, not mine, not ours, not anyone's, but God's will. It don't make things easier, but God's will be done. So, Colton, if you believe in God and you do go to church, I don't believe that Christians we have to go to church every day, but if God is in you, please send one up for me and my family, and I appreciate it. And if you're on this live, please just push that little like button. It don't cost a thing to push like. I've enjoyed the conversation today. Thank you, Nanya Sis, again for dropping in, being one of the best Country Wayne moderators in the game. Thank you to Angela, uh, Lorraine, Charlene, Patricia. I thank you all for always tuning in, my loyal subscribers. And I will talk to y'all later. I'm finna pull up at the crib. And I may go live later on. I'm not sure. It just depends on the vibe at home. Love y'all and be blessed and do something good for somebody today. And women, it's about the men tonight. If you haven't done, if your man is providing for you and the family and doing the right thing, don't wait till Valentine's Day. Give him that massage tonight. Massage them feet, massage them soldiers. Love on him. Let him lay in your bosoms. Amen. Take care of him if he's taking care of you at home. All right, I'll talk to y'all.